Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Welcome back to a cozy afternoon in November in Berlin. I'm all ready to get cozy. This is the last video of the day. I'm filming in my comfortable Canada sweater because it's cold outside and I'm all here for it. I already filmed a bunch of videos and now it's time to get comfortable. We're going to take a look at two people who were in Monat, who are now in Farmasi, Bianca and Isabella, and they were the reason that one of the owners of Monat, Mr. Senior Luis Senior Urdaneta, Mr. Senor, he called them prostitutes and also that they were baptized in cocaine water. Those are the two people we're speaking about. They left Monat quietly, and after they saw what he said about them, they decided to speak up and to tell people their experience in Monat and why they left. Why Monat, in their opinion, in the end was not a great company anymore, difficulties with the companies, and how their paychecks did tank drastically in the past couple of months and over the course of the past year. I appreciate that a lot. Unfortunately, these two are now in Farmasi, a Turkish MLM, and they're shilling drugstore priced items there. I disagree with that. They always claim that the makeup is drugstore prices. It's not. I don't know about your drugstore, but mine is better than Farmasi. Those are not drugstore prices, but they now sell beauty items in a Turkish MLM that is called Farmasi, and they're going to talk about the compensation plan and about the business opportunity today, so we will take a look. Let's get right into this.
I'm not on your Wi-Fi. Should I be on the Wi-Fi?
I think it's the same. Hi everyone, happy Sunday.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
We got an interesting series of talks right now that we want to share with you guys.
We definitely do.
Can you all hear us?
Okay, I was like, is this working? Okay, here we go.
Can you hear us and can you see us? What happened?
All right, we're in action.
Okay, but first, we're going to take our beauty collagen shots, which are back in stock. And when Bianca and I first tried these, we were like, we're going to be drinking our hyaluronic acid, and that's the coolest thing ever. And ever since then, we've been obsessed.
It also has vitamin C, E, B5, B6, biotin.
I can never open it though.
Like literally all of the things. This in itself is 6 grams of protein. You can have that.
Oh, thank you.
Which is great for the girlies trying to gain muscle.
6 grams of protein?
Yes, in this little bottle.
I didn't know that.
Yes, girl.
I was happy enough with my hyaluronic acid.
I don't know if I believe in these beauty shots, but you're not going to gain muscle because you drink a beauty shake with protein. You also need to do something to grow muscle. But this is like a product pitch, so they're going to show off all of the products that you can potentially buy. They also typically do their makeup. Doesn't look like they're doing it this time, but they pretty much use the opportunity on Instagram to shill the Farmasi products and to show them to you, like these beauty shots that build muscle.
Happy enough with my hyaluronic acid.
Oh yeah, no. And it tastes
It's
so
so
yummy.
good.
So you could have it like a shot, or you
Oh,
could.
sorry.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Literally, it's so good.
It's so
It's
yummy.
just
I
a
don't have a
shot,
free shipping seal right
chill. Not even the good kind of
You
shot.
can get it with free
I
shipping.
just
Does anyone drink these? If you're on right now and you drink these, let me know because...
And if you do, how do you take it? Because I see people like...
Wait,
you
it
know,
has
like,
calcium also.
Yeah.
Biotin, vitamin B6, vitamin E, vitamin C, 6 grams of protein. Wow. And hyaluronic
And
acid.
obviously, like, your collagen, which is what you want when you are creeping 30 or when you are 30.
Yeah, how does it feel? How does it feel to be 30, B?
It feels like I'm still young, but at the same time, I can see in my face that I'm not as young as I was. So it's like, oh no.
I think you look better than ever.
We are getting ready for church, but we thought let's talk
Where's your
some money right there.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I opened up my Farmasi account and I had all this money loaded in my wallet. What's your password? And I was like, what is all this money? Like, we're still getting used to the pay here because it's so good. And I was like, what is this money like loaded in my wallet, and then I go to check my volume of my personal sales, and it's equal to my commissions that I'm getting paid out. So when you make a sale here, in 72 hours, your wallet loads with the 50% commission. And if you're making sales daily, your wallet is just loading money daily. $20, $40, $50, $60. And a big thing for us when we decided we wanted to switch companies is we wanted to help the most amount of people. Like, we know after being in this industry for such a long time that most people, like the majority of people, are here to make an extra $500, an extra $1,000. Like, if they can make that, that means the world to us, and that makes them happy because they're here for that extra income. And then that opens the door to them saying, well, I want to make more. I want to make 2,000. I want to make 5,000. But it starts with how easy can they make $500? Like, how easy can they make money? And I know for us, like, I always share, for me, when I got my first paycheck, it was like $20 in my previous company. And that's when I said, okay, if I could make 20, I could make 200. If I could make 200, I could make 500. And here we just want to give you guys some examples of how the commission works and how the volume works, because it's so different to anything that we've seen and to anything that we're used to, in the best way. That's why I always share, like, if you are on here, if you're listening to this, if you watch our stories, you are so incredibly early to this opportunity, because when people find out how the commissions are paid
She's
out,
so excited. Go off.
I mean, I'm just like besides myself, because obviously, you know, it took a lot of questions that had to be answered for us to make this decision. Like, we would ask the question over and over, like, are you sure?
I don't understand. This doesn't make sense. Why would you pay this much?
Yeah, and that's everyone's question, because we've seen that question be asked to them over and over again, and it's a valid question because the pay is so high that there's truly no competition.
Because here's the thing, you make 50% commission, but then on top of your whole sales volume, you can earn an extra 25%. So that's up to 75% in commissions. And I know everyone that we talked to is like, but I don't understand, like, how do they pay out so much? Like, how can they afford to do that? Is that sustainable for them? And here's the thing, Farmasi's not getting ripped off. When they are producing a product,
MLMs are generally not getting ripped off when they have a compensation plan and they decide how much commission they can pay. It is still a network marketing company though, and if you take a look at the product they sell, like I said, in my opinion, they're not drugstore prices, but they're a lot less pricey than other MLMs, and typically you get a lot of the products between 20 and 40 bucks. And if you're able to get 50% or 75% of your sales, then that is not horribly shabby, but you need to be able to consistently sell. And we're just focusing on selling here, but of course the big business driver in pharmacy is also recruitment. The bigger your team, the better your income.
They are doing everything in-house in their own manufacturing facility in Turkey. So that is why they can make a product at such an affordable price point that's super competitive against other products on the market. And it doesn't mean that the product isn't good, doesn't mean the quality is not good, doesn't mean it doesn't perform, that the ingredients are bad. It just means that they know how to get, they know how to get the best price.
It's a 3-generation company. So the grandfather and the dad, all of the money that they made, all of the millions of money that they made, millions of dollars, instead of them spending it like partying and on vacations and on lavish things, they were spending it, reinvesting it into their business, so that every single year their Farmasi, that huge manufacturing facility that we visited in Turkey, so that it would get bigger and better and bigger and better. So now in this generation, they have the advantage. Like, if you wanted to build that facility in today's day and age, they said it was like I would say like near $1 billion, like 600 million.
You can also, if you're at a certain rank or if you're successful enough, you also might get invited to travel to Turkey and to take a look at the manufacturing houses there and at the warehouses. That's always a flex. Tell me you never had a good job before without telling me. If your company invites you to visit their warehouse, leave. Run the other way. And yes, if you're able to produce the products that you want to sell in-house, that can make the production process, a lot cheaper. But then Farmasi, yet again, has to up the prices because it's a network marketing company and they need to pay the different levels. Not only the commission up to 75%, but also the percentage the upline gets, the upline, the other upline, that upline gets. That's why the products are the price point they are. I cannot speak on the quality of the products, as is typical in network marketing companies. Products are a byproduct. They're not the essential part. The recruitment aspect is the essential part, but they still need to up the prices of the product because they need to pay the compensation plan as well. And that makes the products pricier, yet again, than they need to be.
Or something like that.
So they just added a nutrition campus to it, and it was $30 million that they had to invest in it. So that was an investment they made years and years ago that pays off now because of the fact that...
If they invested that years and years ago, they invested Turkish lira or euro and not dollars. Just saying. Because it's Turkey, not... Yeah, you get the gist.
Now they own their whole process. Like when we talk about this manufacturing facility, they produce their own waters through wells. They produce their own electricity with 80% coming from solar panels. Like they have their own garden where they produce their own fruits and vegetables that they're serving in the cafeteria, that they're serving us as visitors. Like it's actually insane when you see the magnitude and the scale of this operation, because it's not like a little fish or a little baby company. This is a company that is $1 billion brand and is just getting started in terms of like US.
Yeah, they're not just getting started. Maybe in the US, but it's a saturated market. If you join now in the US, a couple of years ago, well, it's a bit of an exaggeration. Maybe a year ago, I made 2 videos about Farmasi, and at that point, they were on the spot of number 8 or number 9 worldwide of network marketing companies. There is market saturation there as well. And in this case, if you now join the US side of the business, you're there to feed the Turkish distributors. Wherever a company starts, the people get in first. And then you're pretty much just there to feed the beast.
And stuff like that.
And somebody also asked, they also own the packaging. Okay, like everything that you need, from like the cap to how everything is produced in a product, which, look at this. This reminds me of another brand that I used to shop at Sephora. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, yes. But they produce absolutely everything in-house, which means we can have better quality products at a more affordable price that pays higher commission. So that's why it clicked for me. And I said, well, there's not going to be any competing with this because they're so ahead of the game where they make everything themselves.
They package. So somebody was asking about packaging, like the price is going up because packaging is so expensive. They own the packaging as well. So we were watching the bottles get packaged and all that stuff. All they spend money on is the raw material to produce the packaging of the products. But they package everything in-house as well. So that's why, again, the pricing is so good. Manufacturing, production, packaging, all that stuff. And then 5 distribution centers all across the world. So if something were to happen to one distribution center, it's not going to be the end all be all, because we have other facilities that will be able to take over.
Yeah, and also no more than 20% of revenue comes from any country. So 20% of revenue doesn't come from the US, doesn't come from the UK, doesn't come from another country, all the countries, Brazil, Mexico. So they are so well evenly spread out, and they make smart choices. And you also have to think about, this company was actually founded by a doctor. Not many companies can say that. It was founded by a doctor, and for years and for generations, they have looked at where to get the best oils, where to get the best ingredients, where to get the best for the best pricing. So they have like archives. I can never say that word.
You said it.
They have archives with so much history of what companies have the best oil, the best prices, the best whatever they need for their product. So in this time that we're living in, you want to be partnered with a company that, yes, it's ground level in the industry, but has the experience to be able to say, yeah, I know where to get that. Yeah, I know how to make this product. Yeah, I know how, like that they know how to do everything. Because when you go with other companies like that are starting out, like startups or companies that just, they're trying to figure it out, they're new in the game, like there's no competing with a company that's established and has everything that Farmasi has in place.
But that means that you're not ground level because Farmasi is already established. You're joining a network marketing company that has been on the market for a while. And I guess she's talking about Dr. Tuna. They also have a product line, if that's the name that she's referring to. Yeah, from a product perspective, it's not harmful, but still, the family and that doctor decided to turn the business model into a network marketing company. And that discredits, in my opinion, what they do with the products. Because you don't believe you can actually sell the products on the open market. And that is why you need to run this as a network marketing company, because you want this built-in company where the distributors are also the best customers.
To win now, but also to win for the future. So
good.
It's a little bit about that. We wanted to share some money examples. Like, how do you make money? And we're just blown away. Okay, and we obviously don't want to reference like what we know, but I'm going to reference what we know, because the way that I was used to making sales was very complicated. The system, I had to talk to people, I had to follow up, I had to explain to them another order before they even checked out. I had to oversell the product because it was very
expensive.
Yeah, very expensive. So you had to oversell it. And it was just a lot of work. And that worked for us. Like, for so long, we had good success.
It just wasn't duplicatable.
Yeah.
It was great for us, but imagine trying to explain that whole process to a new person. And then when you have a bunch of new people, it's like multiple new people, and then they're new people, and it just wasn't something that you could scale.
Yes.
But if she oversold the products in Monat because they were overpriced, why am I supposed to believe that Farmasi's products are not overpriced for what they are, that they're not doing the same thing?
So here, the ordering process is so simple. You share your link to the product and someone checks out and you make 50% commission. So for example, we have like...
A lot of former Monat Huns said that this VIP customer system is super complicated to keep up with the customers. So I get it that they're happy that it's easier to sell now via the new website, but it is still network marketing. You don't just share a link. These people are not influencers. They still need to build a network. And the main income of what they do is still not the sales of the products, but it's the recruitment aspect.
This is 4 products over here. Let me see if I have a set. I think I do. Yeah. Okay, so let's say that you sell a set, right? A skincare set, and we're gonna do the age reverses set. So this set comes with the product. I have such a big mess here.
She has them here.
So
it's all here.
This set comes with all of these products, right? It comes with skincare.
It's all here.
It's like a 4-step product. And
And
for a customer, this set is $145, which is a great price for a 4-step skincare system that actually performs. You are going to make 50% commission on that, which I need a calculator. Are you logged in?
I'm not logged in. Or am I? No.
Wait, you need to log in so we can get it easier. Sorry guys, BRB. So you're going to make 50% of that, which is about 70.
We're so funny. Like, we want to talk math and we can't do math.
Okay.
$72.
So if you sell this skincare set, just one, to a customer for $145, you are going to get paid $72. I want you to ask yourself, how much do you have to sell of something to make $72? And I want you to check your commissions and like check how it is, where you're at, your like to know it, your TikTok shop, whatever it is that you do. How much do you have to sell to make $72? So let's say you're sharing this.
all right, so they're trying to pitch this now to influencers. Join the company, pay your way into the company, continue to purchase the product, and then post the link on your social media. Yet you still have to be able to sell somebody on a widely unknown brand like Farmasi, like the skincare, for $140. That is still a lot of money. Getting 50% commission, or potentially 75 if you're at the upper ranks, I suspect, then that is a lot better than 20, 30, or 40%, of course, but you still need to be able to sell the products. And this is an example of a pricey product. But what about the mascara for $20, for example, or the makeup between $20, $30, $35? You will get a lot less. and you still need to be able to sell the products.
Let's say you're sharing this incredible skincare, you post it in a reel, people want to know what the skincare is, you send 50 links automated on ManyChat, 10 people check out. Now you made $720 because you sold 10 sets with one post. Because on our team, we also show you how to market, how to do content, branding, all those things. So you're going to learn how to not only build a personal brand, but get compensated well for it. So your link's going out and people could just click the link, shop. Nothing's going to get in the middle. Nothing's going to interrupt the order. You don't have to contact these people yourself because let's be real, I'm a mom, soon to be mom, like not soon, but eventually. Y'all get pregnant. And I don't have time, like when I'm at my son's soccer game, I want to watch him play soccer. I don't want to, be on the phone. So I was just getting like a little bit frustrated where I was, that I had to be in so much contact and so much communication. Like I wanted to make the most out of my time, make the most money in the most simple way. So that's just with the skincare set.
And I get that. A checkout process, if you're able to share a link, even in a network marketing company, is easier than you having to be consistently in contact with people to help them with the checkout process, because it is so difficult. Allegedly, it is that difficult in Monat. But nonetheless, you're still in network marketing. You still have to regularly, consistently communicate with people, and you consistently need to expand your network, because the sales of the product might sound nice, but you also have to regularly sell. $700 because you're able to sell, 10 sets of these is highly unrealistic for most people. The money in network marketing comes from recruitment, and you need to consistently post and reach out to people.
$72 for one sale. That is just like, I am besides myself. So when it comes to volume, because you're going to see us share like, oh, our volume is 200,000, 300,000. So let's talk about personal retail sales. If you are selling in numbers, let's do like 5,000. Let's say you sell 5,000 in personal sales in a month. So you sell 5,000. You are going to get half of that volume, which is 2,500, and you're also going to get that commission, which is the 50% commission. So your pay would be yes, I am. Your pay would be $2,500 for selling 5,000 in products, and your volume would be 2,500. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So your volume is equal to your commission. $2,500 for selling 5,000 in sales, plus on top of that you are going to get a bonus,
25% personal bonus on top of that,
which is really crazy, because let's say that you're selling $10,000 in products, like you are making like almost $7,000 in commission, $7,000 just on your own for selling 10,000 in products. So when it comes to like our volume is equal to the commission. So the volume would be less than the sale amount. Like I know in some other companies you have so much volume, like your volume is like 200,000, but your paycheck is like $200. And here the difference is that your volume would be equal to your commission. So when I logged in this morning and I was like, oh my God, I got paid. And then I checked my volume, it's exactly equal to the money that I got paid. Does that make sense?
Yes. I love how she looks at me for confirmation.
I'm just like besides myself. So
we're not only pitching to influencers who can easily just share a link, but also to former Monat Huns, because the Monat girlies are probably like, what? I don't get a meager 15 or 20% commission. I could get 50%. It sounds nice. But you still need to be able to sell the product and recruit the team.
It's just too good. It's literally just too good. I mean, when we first we were like, what? So you're telling me that it can be this easy? Like, we just couldn't.
And the thing is, it's simple, because at the end of the day, like, yes, you have to show up. You have to do the work. You have to get on the training calls, and you have to do the work, right? But it is a way more simplified version than what we were used to and we were exposed to when we started.
Okay, second example. One of my favorite products. This is the Midnight Touch like trio set. This brings the highlighter, the bronzer, and the blush. It sells so much. So if a customer wants to buy this, the three of them, they're going to spend $64 and you are going to make $32 in commission. $32 in commission for every single sale.
$60, then they're not drugstore prices.
Let's talk about the wellness.
And that means it's harder to sell the products. $60 for 3 items? No.
Pull up the wellness over here. What were we just drinking? The beauty shot. Okay. We're just so excited, you guys, because this is just, it's too good.
It's too good.
Okay, so let's say that you sell the beauty shot collagen, right? You sell like the pack. They're gonna buy this for $70, not this alone, like the whole kit. You're gonna make $35 paid out to your wallet just for selling this one product.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is that you get to buy it at that price because we get 50% off the products. So when I was listening to all this, what sold me was the oil, because we have an oil that's called an absolute elixir, and I used to sell an oil that was very...
The shade. I'm here for it. Praise the oil that you sell in your current MLM compared to Monat's oil. Still an MLM oil, but I'm here for the shade.
When you sell that oil, it's $75 for a customer. They don't have to get an auto shipment. They don't have to have anything else with it. They don't have to pay a fee to be a customer. They could just get the oil, and I would make $35 selling the oil.
$37.50.
And then I could pay that for the oil. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, so we get the oil for $37.50 and we make $37.50 when we sell the oil.
It smells good, it performs. And that's the thing about the products. People were asking like, well, what's like the selling point when with the products? I think a lot of people are confused and they think, oh, if it's so affordable, then it's just drugstore products. There's nothing about the products that stand out or make them so great. But let me tell you guys, the hair care results are rolling in. Yeah. And so many people are so happy with the products. Number one, because they're paying a really good price to get products that perform, because guess what? These products have ingredients that are going to give them results. So when it comes to hair thinning and hair fall, they're seeing the results with that. When it comes to damage and frizz
all the things.
And breakage, they're seeing the results with that. So
where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, when she was in Monat, she said the same thing. Mm-hmm.
When it comes to damage and frizz
all the things.
And breakage, they're seeing the results with that. So these are products with ingredients, with testing to show you and give you results.
Yeah, and you don't have to like oversell them to the point where you have to explain why they're so expensive, and then when they get them, they're like, well, I paid so much for that. Like, I was expecting it to be like this magical thing.
Talk about that, how you told me that, like the expectations.
So to me, like a big thing was, obviously, like when it comes to what you buy, when you oversell something because it's expensive and you're in sales and you have to oversell it, like it's gonna be so good, that's why it's $200, because it's just gonna like make all the difference and it's so complicated and you have to oversell it, and then the customer gets it and they're like, I paid $200 for this, it better be so good, and then they use it and it's probably a product just like every other product, and they are like disheartened. They're like, oh, like it was good, but it wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be. And then they start to lose trust in you. So as like salespeople, and if you're an influencer, like if you sell anything, the most important thing is people need to trust you. And if you're selling things and you're overselling it, you're over promising, they're gonna lose trust in you. So the lifetime value of that customer turns smaller and smaller and smaller. When you are sharing something, and this is what we've been getting a lot, and we're just like, oh my god, like this perfume, it smells so good. People are like, oh my god, the perfume's probably like $200. They go on the link and they see that the perfume is like $30, and they're like, oh, I can buy that. Then they buy the perfume.
Not having high expectations, because they're like, oh, well, how good could it be? It's only $30. Like, whatever, I'll just try it.
Exactly. So if someone wants to support you in a sale, it's so much easier than like them having to go through hoops and hoops to buy something.
So I guess they're really trying to pitch this to former Monat Huns, because Now at Farmasi, the things are a lot cheaper. That's why it's easier to sell them, and your customers don't have that high expectations. But still, $70 for the set of 3 items. What did she say? Bronzer, blush, and highlighter. That is pricey. Or a perfume I've never smelled before for $30. I don't expect much. I will just order it. Who buys like this? So yeah, it is easier to sell the products at the price point Farmasi is at, but it is not easy. It is easier compared to Monat, but it is not easy.
So they get the product and then they love it. It exceeds their expectation and they're like, wait, I paid a really good price for this. It's really good. I love Isa. I love Bianca. I'm going to buy more stuff from them. So that's something that creates a customer for a lifetime, because the prices in this of like these products are just so incredible, but the way that they perform is also so amazing. So when it comes to this perfume, which by the way, you all need this perfume. Here, I'm going to give you a little pitch for a second.
Oh, Lord.
A little pitch.
Because this perfume, this is the Hera. Can I be super honest with you?
It must be smelling like in a zoo there. Why are you spraying this so much? Are you also a one perfume spritz kind of gal? That's what I am. Don't use more than that. Oh, Lord. Yikes.
Well, can I be honest for a second?
Please.
I'm going to be honest for a second, because I came from a world where I thought that people only bought what I was selling. So I was like, no one's gonna buy perfume from me, no one's gonna buy makeup from me, no one's gonna buy anything else from me. And then I start talking about this perfume because I genuinely love it. And when you love something and you're excited, like, you're gonna talk about it. My top selling product is literally perfume. I started to do some research and I was like, oh my god, there's entire network marketing companies with
just perfume,
big income earners that only sell perfume. Like,
crazy.
The market for that alone is insane, which got me so excited, because I said, wow, we have like all in one. We have like every single network marketing company in one. Like, we have nutrition. The leaders that are joining Farmasi now, that are, you know, incredible leaders that have experience, that are picking this wellness range as where they want to grow. I'm super excited about that. Like, wellness is new to us, to have a full wellness range. Like, we have every wellness product that you can imagine.
And that just means that Farmasi has a product palette like every other MLM. They get similar over time. They come out with new product launches to keep predominantly their own market partners interested. And the perfume MLM she was talking about, although they don't exclusively sell perfume, they sell smelly things, is Chogan, which is an Italian MLM. I don't know if they sell in the US, but I'm pretty sure that that's what she's referring to. Their point of sale, their pitch point, is that they say, we recreate very well-known high-end perfumes. We use the same essence, but we sell it for less. That's their selling point.
Which is great, because you can appeal to so many people,
Yeah.
and you don't have to put yourself in a box with just one specific category. Go ahead.
Tell them how much you make
But you're still in the network marketing box.
with this. Tell them.
Okay, so this is our protein. So if you guys follow me, you know that I'm obsessed with the chocolate, and I mix it with the collagen. It's so good. This is banana.
Yeah.
This is
It's my
banana.
favorite. So good.
So when this is $75 for a customer, you make $37.
Yes, let me talk about that for a second. $37. So this is a meal replacement. So obviously you have a lot of meals in here.
That is horrible. The fact that Farmasi sells meal replacements in 2024, don't do that. Many times they're also not meal replacements because you're not supposed to really replace a meal. As a protein powder to substitute something, to substitute protein intake, yes, but don't do this. For $75, good luck trying to sell that. And then in banana, what are you? First of all, you spray the perfume a gazillion times, and then you're selling protein powder, banana, go away.
But let's say that you want to sell it in person, because you can. You can get this for $37.50, have an event, a wellness event, a yoga event, whatever event you want to do. Have these laid out. You can sell them for cash in person, and for each one that you sell, you make 50% profit. So you make $37.50 in cash that day.
So crazy.
So we were just like, what? We can buy product and take it to our events and make money and sell it cash? Like, yes, sign us up.
And also with our wellness, again, non-GMO, no heavy metals, gluten-free.
Very good.
I believe it's dairy-free. Let's see what else. No soy.
Unfortunately, not banana-free.
Sweeteners.
Yikes, banana protein
So
powder.
they're great. And the meal
does
replacement,
this?
people use it two
Do you
different
torture
ways.
animals?
I use it as an additional.
eat
because
olives?
I have a protein
Banana.
goal every day
Who
of
does
120
this?
grams of protein to build that muscle. I just add it on. Some people will replace a meal with this and it leaves them feeling full, leaves them feeling satisfied. Just like, that's me. And it's giving you all of the nutrients, all the things. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are not just like willy-nilly products. These are products that like they did research to develop. They did testing. They did all of the things. These are incredible products at a really great price point. And yes, it's hard to believe, but
yeah. And I think
Also commenting my very subjective personal opinion, just bitching around a little bit more. Why do you display designer packaging behind you when you film? Why do you do that? What is that? Louis Vuitton, Dior, and then the green packaging. It's either Fendi or Gucci. Why do you do that? It's just the packaging. It is strange to keep that and to put that on display. It is.
like facts are always going to speak, and to see nutritionists, people that nutrition is all they do for a living, come here, build a business here. Like Spain sells, I think 80% is nutrition. So you can build a business here with makeup. You know, makeup is the most watched content in the world. Like,
Don't do that, please. If you are a certified nutritionist in your country, when you start to sell products from network marketing companies, you wreck your actual business for this business. Don't do that. It's incredibly predatory and you will look like a fool.
we were doing research, obviously. I just want to reinforce, like, coming here was not an easy decision that we said, like, yeah, we're going. Like, we looked into absolutely everything because this is our livelihood. Like, I'm a single mom. I depend on no one. Like, I cannot be making decisions without really knowing where I'm going. And before coming here, like, we were just like, everything has to check the boxes, not just for the next year, but for the next 10 years, for as long as, you know, we're going to be here and we want to build a career here. So when it comes to seeing other people in other countries that know what they're talking about when it comes to nutrition, like know what they're talking about when it comes to makeup and skincare, leaders in other industries come here and partner with Farmasi, just like we did coming from hair care, it speaks volumes of the company. So another thing that I want to also share, and then we can hop off because we have to get to church, but just because you know something and you like something, like,
Not wanting to sound judgmental, although I do sound judgmental, is that the dress code for church?
this is a business, okay? It's not a relationship. We're not talking about your husband. Like, a lot of people, they like to have the narrative fit whatever is convenient to them, and they'll be like, no, you have to stick to what you know.
That's a nip slip in the making, honestly, and that's an outfit that you consider going to church? I'm not prude in any way, shape, or form, but church outfits are typically a little bit more conservative.
And you have to stick to what you love. Yeah, of course, if it's your husband, if it's, you know, things like that. But in business, in a job, in corporate, if you have a better opportunity, if you see better commissions, if you see, like, it does not make sense to me how someone can have the same product. Let's say you have a night cream and you choose to be somewhere that pays you $10 for the night cream, the same night cream, or be somewhere that pays you $30 for the night cream. Like, why would I choose to be in a place that pays me less, way less, that it's more complicated?
And
Why
not
would I do that?
not very transparent either, because when you are selling here, it's literally half. There's no like secret number that you can't figure out inside of it, where
No.
you can't really figure out what your commission is going to be.
It's just like, sell this, make $30.
We have a live tracker that is a live tracker. Like, it's not just like an estimate. Like, it's not, no, like, this is telling you very transparently exactly how much your paycheck looks like if the month is going to end right now. So I think that says so much about the company and like what they're willing to do to make sure that we feel comfortable and we feel confident, even though we already do feel so comfortable and so confident in our decision.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that extra thing. And I know product should not be like loving a product should not be a reason that you stay. You have to be a business person. You have to have that business mindset. Loving a product was not enough to make me stay, because I loved the products at my last company, but it wasn't enough to make me stay, knowing that the commissions weren't that great, knowing that I was getting texts all the time from people not feeling happy, not feeling satisfied, not feeling like they weren't fulfilled. And I just want to say to the people that are feeling like, okay, maybe the product is not an issue for you, but you're in your brain, in your mind, you're telling yourself, I can't start again. I can't do it again. I'm not capable. I'm not worthy. You've been in a place where you have reached the ceiling and you have felt like it's just not possible for me anymore. Like how?
I think we kind of
we were there. We were in scarcity mindset. Because we were feeling like we did everything that we could do. Like, or it's us. Like, we're the problem.
Or like we were exhausted too. We were like, I'm tired. Like, do I want to do that again? But you have to realize it's not doing that again. Like, now you're coming from experience. Now you're picking with your eyes open. Now you know exactly why you are somewhere. Like where we were, we kind of just landed there. We didn't have experience. We didn't pick.
Their first company.
Yeah, it was our
in the
first
industry.
So with this, like, we asked every single question. We were like, okay, if it's gonna be like this, we have our team culture, like our training, our resources that we have created for everyone to just duplicate. I mean, there's a reason why there's 10,000 beauty influencers just on our team. It hasn't even been 3 months. And
the reason why there are 10,000 beauty influencers, that's what they call the people in Farmasi, in the last 3 months on their team is because you were in Monat before, and Isabella, she was at the top rank in Monat, and Bianca was in the middle ranks, at the Cadillac rank and above. They were rather successful, and because Monat is such a horrific company and they spoke out at a convenient time, they were able to get a lot of people to come with them to Farmasi. Convenient timing. And I agree, also in network marketing, it should be normalized, just like in a corporate job, that you leave a job if there's a better job opportunity. But you're not in a normal job. You're in a network marketing company, and those are commercial cults. And that's why you don't cheer the people on that are on your team who leave. For the most part, I'm sure there are also exceptions. Those are the people that you need to make an income yourself. If my team leaves tomorrow, my paycheck is not affected by that. It would suck because I don't want to lose my team, and I also have to do more work. I have to find other people, to hire other people for the job, but I'm not losing out. But in network marketing, you're losing out when people are leaving your team. And in addition to that, they are run like commercial cults. So rational thinking, actual business thinking is not a thing there, because you're being treated as a bad person and you're being called a bad person if you leave a network marketing company. It's as if you're leaving the cult, this amazing group of people. It's a very personal thing. You need the MLM to intersect with each and every bit of your personal life, and that's why it is hard to distinguish these things. Yes, it should be normal to also leave a network marketing company if you feel that you have a better opportunity somewhere else, but it is not. And I would be surprised if you wouldn't have those types of sentiments also in Farmasi. They're new in it now. They're excited. They were able to bring a big bunch of people from their former MLM to the new one. That is why everything goes rather smoothly for them, and they don't really have to start at zero. But if you're new in network marketing, then you will start at zero, and you will have very, very similar struggles, whether you join Monat or Farmasi. It's still a network marketing company. You still need to be good at selling the products. You need to sell the products to get a commission, and you still need to be able to build a team, because that's where the money lies.
Like I said, like, if you're on here, you are incredibly early to this opportunity. And if you're a visionary and like you have experience,
you're not
and
early.
Products,
Farmasi is already established on the market.
To maximize your commissions in a way that you probably like can't even imagine. So, yeah.
I love it.
So we're gonna head out to church before she leaves back
I'm
home.
so excited.
But we have convention happening this week. We leave on Friday to
yeah, I need my outfit.
Yeah, convention is already over. I'm going to stop this baby here. I do like and I do appreciate that they were brave enough to speak up about Monat and about their treatment there, because especially when you leave a commercial cult, that is difficult. I appreciate that because they spoke a lot about the downside of Monat, as they did here as well. How complicated it is to get people into the VIP customer program, how complicated it is to communicate with people, how complicated it is when you need to help customers to check out and to get a hold of the systems, and then that system to get a bonus or to get products on top of what they already ordered. If you're a VIP, that must have been very stressful, and now they don't have that, and they're still on a high because they're just 3 months into their new MLM. I get that, and I appreciate that they speak out about this, but I don't like that they're just another MLM. It's the same thing, just the company's called differently, but they also surprisingly sell protein powders. Who did that before? Some sort of beauty products in general, makeup. They sell skincare. They sell hair care. It's the same thing. It's the same system, and it's predatory, and most people will lose money. That's what I don't like. I wish they actually took the opportunity and ran their actual own businesses. Bianca invested money into real estate, so maybe she could have focused on that. They could have opened up their own online boutiques, whatever they're interested in, whatever excites them. But no, they went to the next MLM, and that is not great to see. It would be great to see you again next time, and it's getting rather dark here because the sun is on the other side of my home at 3:30. Yep. Welcome to November in Berlin. That's why I will stop filming, because I'm afraid you will not be able to see me anymore. I do hope that you like this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment something, feel free to comment that down below. If you want to share the video, feel free to do that. That helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you like these types of videos. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, cheers!